Welcome to EFT MBA Mastering Business Acumen with the help of EFT business experts. Learn the marketing, mindset, and skill set you need to create the EFT coaching practice of your dreams. Visit www.eftmba.com for more information. And now, here's the EFT training team that embodies the art and science of EFT. Alina Frank and Dr. Craig Weiner.
Hello and welcome, everyone. We are here to talk about something very important, which is multiple revenue streams for your EFT business. So what is the problem with having a lot of clients? I mean, isn't that what we want to be doing, Craig?
Yes, when we talk about the business part, sure.
Okay. All right.
And that's different for everybody. What that looks like, how many hours they're working, how many clients they're seeing, right? So that's a unique perspective. But somehow we need to find ways to create new clients and income. I mean, it is a business, right?
Mm-hmm. And I would also suggest to you that what we are saying in this program is going to be that you not only you will actually not feel as drained or tired or overworked or any of those things if you have different revenue streams coming into your business and different ways that you can make money, but you can also use these different revenue streams for getting a full waitlist practice, if that's something that you desire.
So in other words, what I'm hearing you saying is two things. Number one is, just like we've heard many times, Kawasaki's work, et cetera, that if our only stream of income is based on our hourly working, then for us to increase our income, we have to work longer and harder, right?
Absolutely.
And that's one model, and we know that there's an endpoint to that because there's only so many hours in the day and only so much we can work before we get our lives out of balance, and we're working too hard, and it's affecting our health and our family and, our sense of balance. So if we can have other revenue streams that are not dependent on our hourly working, then that's good news. But what I also heard you just say is that as a way to keep the kind of practice hours that we want, to keep a supply of people, not just new clients, but people that need us, people that benefit from the work that we're doing, whose lives change as a result that we do with them with EFT, then we need a way to develop a reputation. We need a way to develop multiple ways that people find us, that marketing funnel that we speak about in the MBA program. So having other income streams and having other products and things are ways of doing that.
Yeah, absolutely. And so today we're going to be talking about how one of the ways that we've been able to do this, and a program that we've created and that will only be offered this year, which is 21 days to your first EFT product. So so we know that there's some value in this, and I also want to say that for every hour that you put in working one-on-one with a client, that there's also the hours which new practitioners especially forget about, which is the preparation time, the training time, the scheduling time, the emailing time, all of the different hours that go in just for you to sit in front of a person for an hour. So wouldn't it be nice to have it so that you earn money in your sleep? So you wake up in the morning and say, yay, sale. And so let's talk about what we, let's talk about some of the reasons why again, the reasons get into deeper reasons as to why to do this, and how to do this. So what I just mentioned, going to sleep and waking up and there's money there. So that's one big reason is residual income. Residual income means you build something once, you pay the expenses at one time, and then you collect money for it forever. I mean, your kids could even inherit the money that's coming from these products once you build them. In the case of MP3s or digital downloads, you don't even have any costs in the future as well, except for the regular fees that are related to maintaining your website. There really isn't anything else that you need to be purchasing on a regular basis. And we even have services that we recommend that do not have a monthly fee attached to holding or storing all of the digital downloads. So I say it's a great way to go. I'll also add that the markup on educational products is very high. And we're talking the wholesale price of an actual CD, produced well, looks great, all of that is I mean, at wholesale, right, is about $1 each to produce. And so it's just
I don't think most people realize that.
No.
That most of the expenses go into the original production, but
Right.
then after that, they're reordering how affordable that is. And I just also wanted to add, because I want to make sure and add that beyond the money, that it's certainly an important aspect, but the feeling and the energy that you get when your products are being sold really without you putting the effort in a sense. In other words, you're marketing, et cetera, but you wake up and there's a sale and you didn't have to ask for it. You didn't have to talk to somebody. That there's something that is so energizing about that.
Yeah, that's
that
great.
Really the element of the energy upliftment from having
Right.
that kind of thing happen is worth it just without even the dollars. So it's great.
Yeah. Another reason to do this is what you just touched on a second ago, Craig, which is that you establish yourself as an expert in your niche. So talk about that.
So you know what? There's human behavior, right? I mean, you may not agree for this for you, but my experience is that 90+% of people, when they see that somebody that's a professional has created something newly, and whether that's a book, whether it's a CD, whether it's an online course, whatever the product is, that there is a level of respect and or feeling of, wow, this person is really an expert in their field, and they may not be the highest expert in the world, et cetera, but it elevates the respect and the level of authority and the level of significance of your words, of what you say and what you're doing in the world professionally. So your level of being seen as an expert in your field is significantly enhanced, and hence you're going to jump to the head of the line when people are starting to explore, who should I work with, who should I read, who should I learn from, that if you're the one that's actually creating those original products that are your name, your face, et cetera, on it, that really elevates esteem and respect and a desire to find out more from people, from clients, from customers, et cetera.
Right.
Yeah.
And also, I would also say another thing that you can do with your product is to use it to build your SEO. So if you want people to be searching for particular areas that you specialize in and EFT, I mean, it's one of the ways that you can really get yourself out there and pump up your search engine optimization, right?
Absolutely, because you not only have your own website, but then you've got places that your name and or associated product are out there, whether it be on Amazon, whether it be on other distributors, whether it be on people posting likes on different rating sites, so you have lots of other ways that your name, your product are out there that are elevating, contributing to your higher SEO find right, et cetera, as people Google your name, your product, and they find it on associated sites, that really does help SEO. So it's a big plus.
Great. Okay. Really, one of the top reasons I feel that it's important for everyone to consider doing this is that it is a great way, like we said at the beginning, for people to start entering into your sales funnel. Now, people come to your website, you hopefully have some kind of offering, freebie, sign up, grab your free report, grab your checklist, grab your this, that, and the other, so that you can have them sign in and use their email, which then you capture, right? I mean, that's always important. Even today, people will ask you the size of your email list. And if it reaches a certain threshold, you will have a lot more opportunities. So, I mean, a bigger email list is really part of your overall marketing and business mix here. But so let's say you've got that, you've got your freebie, it's on there. That might be enough for some people, and maybe you have some auto responders, emails that come gradually after they've signed up for that free gift. Maybe those things are enough for people to say, hey, I really like what this person has to say. They really get my problem. They have an interesting way of approaching this. I really want to work with them. But there's a certain percentage of people that still need a little more research into what you do. They still feel like they've got to experience who you are. And this is a really great way for them to have a small investment in a product, and they get to experience you, your advice, your knowledge, that you're someone that they can trust, and then they'll go for the bigger packages. They will go for your bigger programs, the group coaching programs, maybe another online, an online program that you have that's also contributing to multiple revenue streams for your business.
A product is an easy way for people to dip their toe in, right?
Absolutely.
It's like, whether it's a 1995 CD or whatever it is, that it's a way that they can check you out further. And then if they resonate with you and they're meant to work with you and do the bigger programs, et cetera, they've got a feeling like they know you. They have a better sense of you. So you're giving them, a level of buy-in at a very painless level. Right. That it doesn't hit their pocketbook too hard, and they can check you out. They can step in, and so it's a great entryway. Yep.
So let's get into why, because there are many different things that we can be talking about and sharing our expertise in. But what we really wanted to do with this program that starts in a few days is we wanted something easy that you could absolutely do and really get it done and feel the sense of accomplishment with getting something done. Because if we said 21 days to your first book, I think we wouldn't feel that we could actually deliver that and deliver it well, right? So
no way.
So this is a thing that's absolutely doable. The reason why we start with a CD/MP3, because you get both. The reason why we are doing it with this versus other products is because it's so easy. It's easy to do. It's cheap to produce, a very high quality. And I hear, people say, yeah, but video, I want to do video. I want people to download a video. Okay, so that's good. People see you, all that business. However, to do a really good, solid, high quality video takes a lot of money and a lot of different equipment to produce at a high level. And you do not want to be putting schlock. Do you know that Yiddish word? Means rubbish, right? You do not want to be putting that out as an entry point for someone that's new to who you are and checking you out. You don't want junk. You want a very finished, high quality product, and you can absolutely get that done with an MP3 CD. Yeah.
Nope, it's excellent. It's a perfect entryway product, and one, I remember how excited I was when we had our first one, and just how professional it looked, and how proud I was to be able to, when we would go to an event, or when we, and we would bring it in person. We had our beginning back of the room sales, and not only did it add up, financially, but it was just, I felt really, really proud and good about it, the way that it looked, the way it sounded, all of that, and knowing that with each one we keep improving. Right? We keep learning along the way, but I felt really good about that first one.
Yeah, absolutely. And so this brings me to the next question, because I get this from clients, business clients all the time. Oh, MP3 and CD, why both? Why both? Why are we recommending you do both? So, yes, the marketplace is going digital. My new computer doesn't even have a DVD or a CD drive in it. It doesn't. And many new computers are not. You have to get like an external one if you actually want one. So the reason why, so more, yeah, people want instant download. They want to just, there's certain percentage of people that just want to click, it's done, it's in their inbox, they have it, that's good. Now, we feel that you need both because in a live event, we'll just speak from experience, our CDs sell really well. And until recently, we never even offered MP3s on our sales sheet. So at our workshops, we have sales sheets and you can tick off what it is that you want. And we actually just decided like last year to go ahead and offer MP3s, which then after the event, we can just send you. And we still outsell CDs over MP3s all the time because there is something about having a tangible product in your hand, especially in a live event. So somebody can take it, they buy it, they put it in their car, they listen to it, it's theirs, and it's fantastic. It's really it will not take the place, at least in our generation, it will not take the place of a CD. An MP3 is great to have on your website, and we're offering both with this course, that you're going to have both at the end of it. But a CD for these live events, when somebody asks you to speak, when you do a presentation, any of those sorts of things, it's really great to have something that you can sell. And I just want to point out an example of this. The CDs of online events like the annual Tapping Summit sell thousands and thousands of CDs. People still want they look up on their shelf and they actually see that they can access those CDs. So just like a Kindle at this point is really not going to replace a book. There are, most people that I know in my generation still like, I say it's 50-50. 50%, they like the idea of, being more ecological and all that kind of stuff. It's just doing Kindle, it's more portable, all that. But there are plenty of people that still want a book.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm disagreeing.
All right. So, anything else that you want to add here, Craig, about the value of having multiple revenue streams for your business?
No, I just think that it also gets creative juices flowing.
Mm-hmm.
By actually having and creating a product, it gives you an outlay to being able to take your own creative ideas, your own unique spin on what you're doing, and give it yours. And people, not only is it a stream of income for people that haven't met you, it's also, there are a lot of people that you already have clients that want something of yours. They want to be able to have something of yours to show other people or to give or to lend other people. So the revenue streams come both in from not only people that haven't worked with you, but your already existing clients, patients, et cetera, whoever it is that you're working with. So that's another thing. What I would also like to add to that, beside the income stream, beside the energy that you get from it, that it has you start thinking differently. And once you make your first one, it gets so much easier. So the biggie is really getting over the hump of what it is to create your first product. Because
Right.
once you've been there, done that, then all of a sudden you start having, I can't even tell you how many ideas for other ones, and the process gets so much easier after the first one.
Yeah.
So
And
I just want to say that the hump is so much bigger for the first one than for ones after that.
For sure. And so the first one that you have is what I like people to think about is, how can this then grow into my brand, right? So it could be a series which you can build into. So we have a series called the EFT Mentors series, and we highlight some different things, elements of EFT that we just feel we need to go deeper on. And so so every once in a while we're like, oh, that would be, or we get a request. A couple of years ago, we got a request about, gee, why don't you guys do a CD on getting specific? because we know how important that is with EFT and how to do that. And so we added one to the series, Getting Specific with EFT. So, and it's part of our series, and the whole thing looks really nice together. It's a library, it's a series, and all of that it adds to this your what am I trying to say? The respect that you get from other people that you are an expert.
Right. Yep. Yeah. No, I just, the piece that I just want to, I guess, emphasize is I've often felt, or at the beginning, that if I didn't know how to do it, I just kept putting it off too. Because I really felt like I wanted somebody to guide me in this process. And, and technology and creating product and things like that is often something that if you've not done before, it feels overwhelming. Like, oh my God, I don't even know where to start. I don't know how to record. I don't know, let alone graphics, cover, and so we have this idea that I should be able to, but without somebody to kind of guide me in the process. I mean, I was just, and you can relate that to anything. It's like, I want to learn how to do this, but I don't have somebody to show me, and reading it doesn't really help me. I'm a hands-on person. Sure. So, part of why we really created this was to be able to be there with you through the process. And once you've gone through it the first time, you're going to have all the tools to be able to do it yourself.
Yeah, I thought when I was putting this together, I thought, okay, so I could show somebody how to do this, and they may never get around to it. So what if we show them how to do it, and at the same time, this time around, we're doing it. So we actually do it for you. I've got my graphics team ready to go to help you come up with a perfect cover. And so we actually, we're recording the audios. I am editing these myself. And at the end of the course, you're going to have a beautiful, great product that you can have on your site for instant download. We give you the resources on how to do that, how to integrate it with PayPal, have it nicely set up, and you will have the course to guide you in the future when you want to continue this. So I think it's a phenomenal idea, if I do say so myself. I wish I had some course like this to help me figure it out when I started this like 8 years ago. And so we would love for you to check it out. It's like I said, it'll be the only time that it's offered this year, because we have a lot of other things taking up our time, other wonderful multiple revenue streams for our EFT business. But we wanted to offer this for people that are beyond just, okay, now I have my website, what do I need next? This is a great next step for you. So check it out. It's on our website, EFTtappingtraining.com. You'll see it there, and you can sign up, and we're going to start in a few days.
Excellent.
Okay. Great.
Excellent.
All right, everyone. Thank you very much for joining us, and we will see you here in a few weeks. Until then, remember to
keep on tapping.
There you go.
You have been listening to EFT MBA with Elena Frank and Dr. Craig Weiner. To get your free report on the 5 secrets to create a rockin' EFT practice and to learn more about the EFT MBA program, visit www.eftmba.com.